Well, hello YouTube, Eugene here with a review on the Kotobukiya Rockman X full action plastic model kit. Yes, friends, let's go ahead and take the box right here. It says Rockman X, and right here it says 1/12 scale full action plastic model kit, and right here it does say Rockman X there in kanji there. Got a nice shot of X himself here, and right here it does say craftsmanship by Kotobukiya. And so here is the top of the box. Here is the bottom of the box. Here's the side of the box. And here is the other side of the box. So friends, that's pretty much it for the box there. But I want to go ahead and give you a heads up. And this is mainly referring to my Japanese and American audience. I will either refer him to as Rockman X or MegaMan X. And of course, here in the US, he is known as MegaMan X. Alright friends, so this model kit was released in Japan in August 2019 for a retail of 6,000 yen. So in the past, Kotobukiya already released other model kits from the classic series with the original Rockman, Roll, and Blues, and then in the Zero series of Zero himself. So now celebrating the 25th anniversary of the X series, Kotobukiya is now bringing us a new line of model kits, which involves the X series of Rockman X, MegaMan X. So take a look at the model kit fully assembled here, friends, and I gotta say Kotobukiya did a very good job putting this together, and I love this design. So this silhouette and design of X is from the PlayStation series, which is from MegaMan X4, X5, and X6. I also feel that this is an improvement from the past 4 Rockman model kits that we already got from Kotobukiya, as I am a fan of the X series. Now assembling this model kit takes almost 2 hours, and so as you can see, it's pretty much in its standard blue, light blue, and light grayish purple armor here, and of course the joints in black in different areas, but love the color scheme on this kit. And so getting a little close up here and pretty much of his helmet here, you can see the red color parts are all clear parts. And I feel they did a good job separating that, which includes the red sensor for the helmet there, the jewel. And then pretty much he's got the red part in his ear, another sensor there. And then he's got another clear part in the X Buster. And he's also got the red part underneath his feet, mainly for the dash, or mainly for the jets for the dash. And now look how nice and detailed the feet are underneath. Looks really nice there. And so on the back, and take a look at the back of his helmet here. Right here, there is a red part you have to put in while assembling. And then right here on the back, there is a peg hole where the Tamashi stage can plug into. And so nice and detailed on the back of the kit here. But all around, it looks really, really good here. So overall, friends, it is a nice kit, but it does have its flaws, and if you're a model builder, you would see it, and that's the seam lines. And there are a number of big seam lines on the kit that you can really see right away. But the main one I'm going to show you here is right on the shoulder here, but as you can see, there's a seam line right there. It's a big one right there. And there's some seam lines on the helmet there, on the other shoulder here as well. The X Buster on his leg here. And so now I'm gonna be honest with you, friends, these seams is not noticeable, and I feel the model builders, if you build models long enough, you can still see it. And this is something I forgot to mention in my other 4 Rockman model reviews about seam lines, and I do remember seeing seam lines on them when doing those reviews. But I mean, and there is also a seam line issue when doing the articulation, and I'll show that to you in a bit. But I mean, you can also touch up, like, you know, if these came off of the runners here and you break them like that and everything, you can chisel them, or you can pretty, you know, once you chisel them and everything, you see the little white spot, you can always touch that up with paint. And there is a color guide in the manual, and I'll show you the manual later on in this review. But anyway, so of course, when dealing with seam lines, and I think model builders would agree, it would be either cement, super glue, or sand it out, would work to fix the seam lines. Just pretty much be, in other words, what I'm trying to say is, but be careful with the glue though here, you know. Now the articulation, and friends, all I have to say about the articulation is oh my god, and that's a oh my god in a good way. But anyway, the head is on a ball joint, so you can move it to any angle and you can rotate it around to do a full 360. And the arms, you can raise the arm up to pretty much his X's ear level there. And of course, the shoulders are on a ball joint, so you can move it around. As for the shoulders, it only pops up to this much here. And so in other words, what I'm trying to say is be careful with this part here. And when you over exert it, you could see it where it would fall apart. And that's because of the seam line. And see, there's a seam line right there. And so, and of course, I did mention about the seam line earlier when I was showing off the model kit. But anyway, I'm going to fix it real quick. But anyway, the shoulder pads also can move at this angle here along when you move the arm here. And of course, you can rotate this arm here like so. And then doing a full 360. And then he's pretty much got some nice elbow articulation here. So, which is really neat here. And then, of course, you can move the fist here, which is all on a ball joint as well. And so, anyway, let me fix this model kit real quick. Like I said, when you overexert it, that's what happens. But anyway, and of course, he's got the upper body and hip articulation here, which is on a 3-point articulation, which is on a ball joint here. So, pretty much here on the waist here to the hip and so on. So, making him move freely at any position. And so the lower torso has this upside down V shape. And this is something I forgot to mention when I was doing the other Rockman model kits that Kotobukiya already released. But of course you can move the legs and everything, move it freely and everything. You know, pretty much move the legs, meaning more of a posability here. And of course, the knees can go back like so. And pretty much can go, the knees can pretty much bend back all the way to full 90 degrees there. And then the ankles is another part of the model kit that's on a ball joint where you can let him do some nice ankle tilts when posing. And so, like I said, I'm very impressed here. Whenever I said, oh my God, earlier, that's what I meant. So, but anyway, so, I mean, I can look past on the seam lines on these kits here, and mainly when it comes to Rockman here. So, again, I would say this, I am very impressed on the articulation that this model kit has. A lot of poses that X can actually do. So X gets 3 interchangeable face parts for his expression, and on the model kit right now I have the serious expression, making him look straight at you. And so here are the other two here. Here is the angry expression here, which is him looking to the left, and here is the shouting expression, which is what I like to call with him looking to the right. And so pretty much the whole deal with these face parts here, there is no sticker job needed for these. So to change the face plate, pretty much this is very simple here. All you got to do is pull the chin up and slide the part out, pretty much which has a joint that will interlock with the back of the face part. So here's the back of the face part here. That's that joint that will interlock, and there's the joint there on the helmet there. So now we'll go ahead and change it to the shouting expression, and putting it back is pretty much easy. All you got to do is just slide it on in. And there you go. And so here is the shouting expression here. And the whole deal with the shouting expression here, when you do assemble the kit and everything, you have to put in that red color part, pretty much the clear part here. You can see it's that red part here, kind of what we got from the jewel to the X Buster, the sensor, and you know, the thing for the day. So X also comes with 3 pairs of hands, and so he comes with 2 closed fist hands, and which is pretty much on the kit itself as well as the replacement arm. And he does come with 2 relaxed open hands here. And I don't know if you notice this here, but some of the hands here you could see the seam lines, and that's pretty much when you assemble these. So yeah, you do have to assemble the hands here. And he also comes with 2 X Buster holding hands. And so I'm going to go ahead now and pretty much take the X Buster arm off and replace it with the replacement arm here. And so the trick here is very simple here. All you got to do is raise up the arm like this, have it bent down like this, and pretty much jiggle it off like this. So don't force it off because it will ruin this little joint here for sure. And whoops, don't roll on me now. And then we'll go ahead now and put the replacement arm in place of the X Buster here if I quit dropping stuff. And so we'll just go ahead and peg it in like so. And so we'll go ahead and fix it now. And there you go. So pretty much now he has both arms intact and everything. And so again, here are the two closed fists here again, and you can see the little seam lines in the fists as well. But so take a look at the inside of the box here, and here are all the runners. Pretty much are plastic trays where all the plastic pieces that come off of. And so this is what they look like in the inside. There's a lot of little runners here. They have them all marked here by A, B, C, and so on. But the most part I wanted to show you is this. Here is the assembling manual here. And so pretty much, which is a booklet here. So go ahead and open it here, and you can see it is definitely from the PlayStation series. Pretty much you can see it's got the little sprite images of X from the PlayStation series and so on. Right here it's got a little origin here on X in Japanese here. Here are all the runners here and so on. More on the runners here, and pretty much got the 37 steps on assembling the model kit here. And then also got the assembling of the X Buster down here, and pretty much the effect part as well, and very unique little poses here of the kit itself. And then here is the back here, pretty much showing us a color guide here, and it's pretty much your choice if you want to repaint this kit and everything. But just to be honest with you friends, I'm going to definitely keep mine the way as it is and so on. And I do want to go ahead and mention this, but please check out his live stream on assembling this kit here. But he's a good friend of mine. He is Playmo Built Report on YouTube, and he did a 2-hour live stream on assembling the kit, and I was a part of that live stream. So please check it out. I will either have it in the description or in my cards. Now time to do a size comparison of the Kotobukiya Rockman X with the D-Arts Rockman X. Pretty much a model kit versus an action figure. And some of you probably had this question in mind, and I will go ahead and answer it. Yes, friends, the Kotobukiya Rockman X is taller than the D-Arts Rockman X, as the Kotobukiya Rockman X is 5.5 inches tall. The D-Arts Rockman X is roughly 5 inches tall. But I'm going to go ahead and include one more model to this. And so here is the model kit of the 4th armor from the Mega Armor series. Pretty much, you know, just adding in 2 model kits with a figure here, and pretty much just to answer your question here, and pretty much what I have in my collection as far as Rockman X is concerned here. So, and I'm hoping to God this answers your question. So yes, friends, this model kit here for sure is definitely taller than all the others here. So friends, saving this for last, and I think this is the coolest thing that came with the model kit, but this is the shot effect dash effect part. And pretty much as you can see here, it has joints here to connect to the green shot effect here with these yellow clear part section here, mainly this circular effect here, which is really cool here. You know, pretty much the effect around the shot here, and pretty much like an after effect of the shot here, mainly this part here being like considered as the dash effect here. You know, like I said, an after effect, pretty much like this circular effect being like an after effect of the shot effect here, and so on, which is really cool here. And the one that I will go ahead and caution you here, but this part right here where the dash effect is on the rather pointy side, and which could possibly prick you, as well as this little section right here, the little circular effect here could prick you as well. Figure I'll let you know on that. But anyway, one cool little thing here, you can take this little dash effect part apart here, and they pretty much stand on their own pretty much here. But there's a reason why we have this little yellow piece here, and it's pretty much to make it accurate to the game here, like when X does his famous dash here. So pretty much just peg it in here and peg them together like so. And so here you go, something that will make it accurate to the game here. And of course there's a reason here this little piece exists here, because it's mainly for the rod here that pretty much pegs into X's back, and pretty much the reason why X has that peg hole in his back. So you could pretty much do a whole bunch of things with the dash effect here to make it accurate to the game, and a whole lot of fun on what X does when he does his dash, his charge shot, and so on. Well, friends, my final thoughts on this model kit. Well, I pretty much gave you all my input, all generous how I feel about this model kit. But again, nice model kit overall. And the flaws with these seam lines are not that bad, hardly noticeable. I could pretty much look past on that. And I know some of you model kit builders would probably feel the same about it. But anyway, all in all, I cannot wait to get what's after this kit. I mean, we have the Max armor from X3, which is next in line to be released, and I got mine on pre-order, and that is set to come out at the end of December 2019. And we have the hyper chip version of the Max armor, and that is set for January 2020. And also, friends, I did see this just recently, but I saw we are definitely getting a Zero and a Nightmare Zero. And I did see a prototype of the two. So, in other words, friends, more fun with Rockman X in the Kotobukiya line here. And so I definitely do 100% recommend this model kit if you are a die-hard fan of the X series like I am. So all I can say is good luck and happy hunting, and please check out my bro Plumber Build Report on YouTube, and pretty much check him out assembling this model kit, since I didn't have the equipment or the time to do the assembling here and just bring you a review. So go ahead and check him out. And so again, good luck and happy hunting. And so, friends, that's it for this review. Please check out my blog, follow my Twitter, and like my Facebook, and make sure, friends, you hit that bell icon to upload a new video. And of course, friends, this review on the Kotobukiya Rockman X full action plastic model kit. I hope you enjoy. Well, friends, I'm Eugene. I'm signing out, and have a good day. And my friends, I'll most assuredly see you next time. Bye.